Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today the topic of discussion which will discuss in biology, it's the cells. So before going to the details of the cells, I would just want to tell you what are the cells. Actually, cells are the basic building blocks of the body. Either these are the body of the humans, either these are the body of the plants, or either these are the body of small organisms, even the animals as well. So all the animals, plants, human body, all the living organisms, all the living things are made up of cells. Even a small microbe is made up of cells. So actually cells are the basic building blocks of the body. In some organisms cells are just 100, there is a 1 cell always in bacteria. So there are some organisms in which cells are less amount, in which they are in greater amount. For example, in the rat and in the bee and in the small insects, they're just hundreds and thousands of animals. But in the human body, there's a millions and trillions of cells are present, and every cell has its own function. Okay, that is the different thing. First of all, we have to go for the detail. What are the cells? So today we will discuss about that what are the cells. So we can discuss it like here, that what are the cells. Actually, now I want to tell you what is inside the cells. But before going to that, we will discuss what are the cells. All living things are made up of cells. All of the living organisms, we have discussed it already. Most cells are so small that we can't see them without microscope. These are so small we can't see them without a microscope. We have to use a microscope, and there are two types of microscope. One is electron microscope and other is light microscope. In the light microscope we can see the cells which are larger in size, but electron microscope is most suitable for all of the other things. For example, if we want to go to the details, like microscope, with the help of electron microscope we can see the subcellular structures like mitochondria, cell wall, vacuole, chloroplast, nucleus, and all those things. Now the next thing is, cell have different components, and each component is performing its own function. So what is the components? The components are cell wall, vacuole, chloroplast, cell membrane, nucleus. So ये सारे जो हैं वो components हैं cell के, जो अपने अपने function perform कर रहे हैं. I just give you an example. जैसे कि cell membrane. Cell membrane, what is the function of cell membrane? It allows the nutrients to enter the cells and it allows the waste to come out of the cells. Same like that, all of the parts are doing their own functions. All of the components are doing their own functions. Now we will go for the detail of it. What is in our cell? Same like that, in the first line they say the cells are the basic building blocks of all animals and plant cells. How? Just like blocks, you see there's a bricks that's combined together and make a whole building. Same like that, cells combines different cells, different types of cells combined together and make a whole body. This is called a cell. First of all, we will discuss about the components. What are the 4 components that are similar in plants and animal cells? Those who are similar in plants and cells are all written here. This one, and this one. These are the 4, which are the main parts, which are the main components, which are present both in animal and plant cells. But there are some components also which are not present in the animal cell but only in the plant cell. These are cell wall, vacuole, and the chloroplast. Do you got it? Now we will discuss it one by one. What is the cell membrane? That is present outside the cell. This is called cell membrane. You can see here, this is called cell membrane. That is present both in animal and plant cells. And what is the function of the cell membrane? Here we will discuss about that as well. So cell membrane, this surrounds the cells and allow nutrients to enter and waste to leave it. यानी जो चीज़ें सेल के अंदर जानी है और जो सेल वेस्ट जो सेल से बाहर निकलना है वो सेल मेम्ब्रेन अलाउ करता है. Cell membrane doesn't allow all of the things to go inside to cell. It doesn't allow. It allows some of the things to enter the cell और सब चीज़ों को वो बाहर भी नहीं जाने देता. It allows some of things to, the only waste it allows to leave the cell. Okay, what is the function of nucleus now? The main part of the cell that is present inside the cell. In the animal cell it is present in the center, but in the plant cell, in the animal cell it is present in the middle of the cell, but in the plant cell it is present on the side of the cell. And what is present in it? Here we discuss about it. This controls what happens in the cells. All the functions that are occurring in the nucleus is controlled by the nucleus. It contains DNA. What is DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. And deoxyribonucleic acid is the genetic information that cells need to grow and reproduce. And the genetic information, for example, you have the genes of your parents. When you have the genes of your parents, in sense these are transferred to you from the sperm cells, and the sperm cells also have the nucleus in it, and the nucleus contains the DNA. Do you understand that? Now we'll discuss about the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance in which chemical reaction happens. See, this all the blue area is the cytoplasm. Here in the blue area, that is cytoplasm. That contains all the reactions, chemical reactions. What do you mean by the chemical reactions? Chemical reactions mean the transfer of energy, that how energy is produced, how the nutrients enter into the cells, and how they produce energy. There's a chemical reactions occur through which they produce energy. Those all chemical reactions occur in the cytoplasm. And the next thing is mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. These are the powerhouse of the cells. This is the structure where respiration takes place. So these are the powerhouse which provides energy to the cells, and respiration occur in it. Respiration doesn't mean that oxygen goes in and carbon dioxide goes out. No, this respiration means the transfer of energy. The transfer of energy means that how cells produce energy. They use oxygen and glucose and produce some kind of energy to the body, to the cells, to the different parts of the plants, to different parts of the body of the human, to different parts of the body of the animals, and all those things. So mitochondria is basically the produced respiration. It is the power cell, powerhouse of the cell. Do you get it? Same like that, a powerhouse is producing electricity. Same like that, this powerhouse is producing respiration. This producing energy to the whole body, to the other cells of the plants. And here is the mitochondria. If you go to the detail, you will see here that this is like this structure. This is one, and there is a zigzag structure here. This is called mitochondria, and that is present both in animal cells. Hope so you like the video. Just subscribe the channels and press the bell icon. And for the further details of the animals and plant cells, just subscribe the channels and wait for the next video. I will explain what are the main things that is present both in animal cells and what are the specialized cells as well, and I will discuss about the all other parts of the cells as well. But for that, you have to subscribe the channel. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.